Hello guys, so I'm back. Yeah, it's actually past 8 p.m. here. So remember that outfit you're making? I've actually sketched it. Don't mind my sketching. This is for the green outfit and this is for the Ankara outfit. Yeah, actually noticed one thing that I always advise people that when you're giving a style by your client, always try to assess it. If possible, that picture the client gave you, try to get it online yourself. Go through the first designers, and check the person's page out. So I actually found out that this one, the Ankara one, was actually a 10-piece outfit. The front was 6-piece. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the back was a 4-piece. Yeah, so it's a 10-piece outfit. And for this one has a pleat by the side. So now, how do I want to blend all this together? So the thing is that I'll be making this center point, this center. You can see this also has a shoulder dart, but I'm using what a princess with that star line. Remember, I didn't take my dart, so it's just a star line I'm using. So from that, the pleats beside this, for me personally, I wouldn't recommend that for myself. So you also learn to know what will fit or will not fit you. So my pleat will not start on my hip area. You can notice that if you look at the picture well now, the tummy area is very tight. But I don't want something so tight like that. So I'll just come down from my waist by 2 inches. I'll show you that on the pattern paper, what I'll be doing. And now I'll be forming my hip. And we know that this pleat got to the side. Yes, this pleat is to the side. So we'll be doing that together now. So let's get right into the class now. Okay guys, so this is our pattern. If you can remember, this is for my back and this is for my front. So I'll be coming down here by 2 inch. Coming down here by what? 2 inches. Alright, so instead of it starting from around my hip area, like a bit above my hip area, just coming down. So this is like my lower waist. These half waisters, we have what we call the upper waist and the lower waist. So this will be what my lower waist. So I'll be ruling that. So I'm only ruling that on this side front. Remember the pleat is on the side. So I'll be doing the same thing for the back also. So I'll cut out my pattern now and we'll see. So this is a new line I wrote, so I'll be cutting it. Okay, so this is the line I wrote for this one, so I'll be cutting it. So let me remove this now. So this is my front, this is my back. And see that this is my back, this is my front. So it is here that the pleat will be. The pleat will run from here to this place. So there are two ways I can cut my pleats. I can just cut it straight. I can just cut a straight fabric, measure the length I have here. So I can just cut a straight fabric, measure the length I have from here to here. I can just measure what I have here from here to here. So I'll make sure that the fabric is this length plus the hem allowance. Then I'll cut it straight. I'll cut enough fabric that I can pleat on the side, so that I can pleat from here to this place. So, or sellotape this place together. Then I'll slash and spread. Then I'll slash it and spread it. But I prefer just cutting a straight fabric. I'll cut a straight fabric that is this length, but is enough to pleat. I'll cut like times 3 of what I have here now. So let me measure what I have here. I'll be measuring just this upper part. From here, should be like 9 inches or so. Yeah, so 9 inches, like 9.25. So let me just say 9 inches since I'm multiplying. So 9 inches times 3. That will give me what's 27. So my fabric that I'll be cutting will be 27 inches long or wide. Should I call it wide? Yeah. So let's get into cutting of the fabric now. So I'm actually using this fabric to make the outfit, and I'm making it as a ready to wear. So I'm not lining it. I'll be leaving the inside, and I'm not going to actually pad it also. But if you want to know how to pad a bustier, I actually have the video on my channel. But if you want a more full video, it's actually a short, the 60-second video. If you want a more full video, please let me know in the comment section how to pad the bustier, so I can make a video for that separately. So for this, I don't want arrow on my hire. No, the arrows higher. So I'll be doing this without padding or anything to be like what's ready to wear. Yeah. So let's cut. So this is my center front. My center front. I've placed it on my fabric. My fabric is on fold. So this fabric actually stretches on one side. So the part that stretches, I've put it, this is it, you can see. This is the part that stretches. So this straight part is not stretchy. So it's always better your stretchy part is on this part rather than on this place. Yes. So I want a little flare at my center also. So I'm measuring 4 inches. 4 inches. So remember, I measured on my pattern now, on my side front. Let me show you. This is my side front. You can see, measured 2 inches down. 2 inches down. So I have to measure that 2 inches down. So it is from this 2 inch my flare will be starting from. So I'll first measure my allowance. You know, there's no allowance on my pattern yet. So I'll measure my 0.5 allowance. So I'll be connecting from here. So these 4 inches I measured here. And I measured here. Okay. So that's that. But to me it was a normal 6 pieces skirt without this style I'm doing now. Your flare will start from here. From your waist. You won't come down. So your flare will start from your waist to your extension here. So I'll be adding 0.5 to my neck, to my shoulder, to my armhole, and to the sides here, 0.5 inch, till I get to this place. I'll be measuring 2 inches for my hem. I hope you can see it. I'll be measuring 2 inches for my hem. So now I'll be cutting out my center front. So this is my side pattern for my front. You can see yourself, side front. So I have to cut it out now. So my fabric is on fold also. So I can cut the two pieces at the same time for left and right side. So I'll be adding 1.5 to this side, 1.5 here. I'll be adding 0.5 to the armhole, 0.5 to this place, 0.5. And at this hem, I'll be adding 1 inch. So this is my side back. So I'll be adding 1.5 to the side also, the same way I added for my front. I'll be using 0.5 for this edge here, 0.5 for my armhole, and for the hem I'll be using 1 inch. So these are my allowance, 1 inch. So this is my back. I'll be adding 4 inch to this side, the same way I did for my front. So I'll add 0.5 to this side, and I'll measure 2 inches here, same way I did for my back and for my front. Remember, this is my side back now. So here's my paper. So I'll be measuring 2 inches down also. So this is where I'll be connecting to. So I'll be connecting from here to 4 inches here. That's after I've measured my allowance. So my zip allowance is already there, so I'm not adding anything to this one. So I'm just cutting this one directly like that for my zip. So 0.5 here, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 here. So for my hem, I'll be adding 2 inches. We're adding 2 inches for my hem. So that's that. I'll be cutting facing for my neck. So for my facing, I want to cut my facing now. This fabric is on fold also, so I've placed this on it. So I'll cut out the neck area. I want to cut this fabric out. I'll cut out my shoulder area too. So now I'll come to this side. Here, I'll be measuring 3.5 round. 3.5. So I'll cut out. Please note, this is the only thing you are cutting out, but you're not cutting your clothes, so you should be careful. This is my facing. I'm through with cutting of my fabrics. The only place I've not cut now is the pleated side. Yeah. So I'll cut. I still have enough fabric. That's why I'm not scared. As long as I have enough fabric, I won't even cut the facing first. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in the sewing video. See y'all. Hi. So these are actually my patterns, my clothes. I've ironed stay on everything. Stay. This is stay. It's like a fabric, but it's a stay. It has gum on the part, so you just iron it like your normal stay. You iron it on the back of your outfit. That's on the wrong side. Yeah. So you just give the clothes more weight, more firmness. So I iron it on everything. This is it. You can see. I iron it on everything except my facing. If you want to iron on your facing also, you're free. Doesn't matter. So this is the fabric I'll be pleating for that side, the side. So this is the one I'll be pleating. I've cut it out. Remember, the length I measured for it was 22 inches for the length. The length I measured was 22 inches. So this is what, 25 inches. So I added 2 inches for the hem. Then I added 2 inches to the hem of this long one. So 2 inches for the hem. So I added it to the one I'll be pleating also. And if you remember that for this upper part, I added 1 inch for the sewing allowance for the down part. That's for my upper bodies, the sides, all the 4 sides. I added 1 inch. So I added the 1 inch for the upper bodies, the 2 inch for the hem, so plus my length. So that's 3 inches plus 22, that's what's 25. So my length here, I have what? I have 25 inches here. So for this place, we remembered where you can skip back and see where we measured the waist for that side. Remember the 2 sides, the side front and the side back, the lower part. So it was what, 9 inches. So I multiplied 9 by 2.5. I wanted to use 3 inches before. I was like, I don't want the outfit to be too big or so. So it was what, 22, it was 23.5 I got, multiplying 9 by 2.5. So I got 23.5. So here also, which is my waist area, I have what, 23.5 here. Okay, so the next thing I'll be doing now is what? The same way I ironed stay on all of my fabric, I'll be ironing stay on everything on this part. But before I iron stay on everything, I'll be putting the paper stay on that waist area that I'll be pleating. So like this is the gummy part. Paper stay, I'll gum it on this place. This place I want to pleat. I'll put it there. Then I'll now iron my stay on it after I've done that. So that's what I'll be doing first. So I didn't have a measurement for this. I just used my desperation to cut out, but I don't want it to be too long. I just want it to be around this upper part area. So that's what I'll be doing next. Then I'll start sewing. Okay guys, so it's time to sew. I've ironed this. If you can see, you might be seeing like 2 different sheets. So I've ironed the paper stay, then I ironed the air stay on it for both. So it's time to sew. So the first thing I'll be joining what are my sides. This is my sides for my back. This is my sides for my front. Okay, so I'll place it the way it's meant to be. This is my back, like I said. This is my front. This is my front. So the first thing I'll be doing is to what? Join these ones. That is my side for my front and the side for my back. I'm joining the side for my front and the side for my back. So I used 1.5 inch. So I'll sew on 1.5 inch. Yeah. I'll sew on 1.5 inch. Yeah. So after I've sewn, I'll open up like this and iron. So show you. So I'm joining these sides together. So you can see, this is what I have. This is my side. So I'll open up this place like this and I'll iron. So I've ironed. Next thing I'll be doing is what? This fabric I want to pleat. I'll be pleating it now. I'll be pleating it on the waist. So I remember my sewing allowance is what, 1 inch. So I'll be pleating on this place. It will be a kiss pleat. So I want to actually notch the midpoint. I notch the midpoint because I want my midpoint to be the same with this place before I pleat. So I'll pin it. Then I can actually pleat first before actually sewing. So I pleat and I hold with my pin. Then I just sew straight. So see, I've pleated to my exact waist measurement. So this is a side. You can see. So I'll do the same for the other side also. My 2 sides are ready. So what I'll be doing now is to what? I'll be joining first to my center front. This is my center front. So I need to get what? My front. Yeah, so this is my front. Remember? So I'll be joining this place together. So ensure you notch your bust area so you'll be able to know where to fit this on. You notch your bust area, your waist area, hip area, you notch them. So you connect them so you get your accurate outfit. So you pin that first, then we will sew. So I've pinned, I've notched the necessary. This is my original waist. This is my bust point. So I'll sew from this down part. So I'm sewing on 0.5 inch actually. 0.5 inch. Remember that's our allowance. So when sewing your bustier part, you don't rush. You need a cuff, so you take it easy. One side done, so I'll do the other side also. Guys, see, I'm through with my front. Can see? Look at it now. So now I'll be adding what my back, my center back now. So this is my zip allowance area. This is my zip area. So I'm adding to this side. So I have to first place it to get which one exactly. Okay. So I'm adding this to this. So I'll do this for the other side also. So I've turned my facing with bias. So I'll use it to turn my neck before I go to join my shoulders. So I'll be turning the neck first. This neck. So I've joined my back. This is my back. So back. This is my back. All I need to do is to iron. I'll notch this place a bit because of this curve so that it can flatten. So I'll notch it. So iron. So I'll be turning my neck like this. Placing this on this. So I'll sew on 0.5 like this. So for my back also, this is it. I'll be turning, I'll be sewing on 0.5. I'll stop here because of my zip. I have this opening because I want my zip to enter through this place. So I'll stop here. Stop at this place. So I'll just sew like this. For the other side also, I'll do the same thing. After which I'll join my shoulders. So for my shoulder, when I'm joining, after I've sewn, let me show you. Because I don't want this video to be too long. It's already too long already. So I'm assuming now that we've sewn. So I want to show you how I'll be joining my shoulders. So I'll open up like this. Then I'll sew like this. Shoulder to shoulder, the original fabric. Then my facing shoulder to my facing like this. So I'll sew straight like that. So I've sewn, and see my shoulder, see the inside. So this is what I was talking about. So sewing straight. So I want to hold down this facing. I'll be using my hemming glue. I'll place it in between the main fabric and my facing, and I'll iron. So to hold it, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be doing it for the back also, to hold them down. So if you don't use the hemming glue, you can also hem with your needle and thread. So you can have it, you do a tiny hem with your needle and thread. So I'm through with this. I didn't hem it finish because I'll still have to fix my zip here. So I only hemmed to this place. Yeah. So when I fix my zip, I'll do the remaining hemming. But before I fix my zip, I'll be fixing my sleeve. Before I fix my zip, I'll be fixing my sleeve. So I've cut this fabric straight. It's a puff sleeve I'm doing. So I'm doing a puff sleeve, so I just cut this 2 straight fabric. The length is 16 inches. 16 inches, and the wideness is around 38 inches, I guess. Yeah, 38, 39 inches. I think this is 19.5. Yeah. So I'll be pleating the top part on my armhole, and this down part I'll create a casing also like this. Then I'll put elastic. I'll be using the tiny elastic. I'll be using this tiny elastic for the down part for it. So after that, I'll fix my zip. So guys, I'm through with, I fixed my zip. I fixed my sleeve. This is my sleeve. I've not put the elastic yet, so I only closed this. I didn't close it finish, so I'll put in my elastic, then I'll close in this place. But first I want to do my hem 2 inches, so I'll be using hemming glue for this place. So after I've used hemming glue, I'll still sew at the top. So that's all, and I'll show you my final outcome of my gown. Thank you guys. Okay guys, so I'm through with the outfit. Yeah, this is it. And see, this manicure has a more tiny waist than me, so that's why. So if you want this place to actually come out better, yeah, you can add net inside. Also, the reason why it came out like that on the model that I used, that was an inspiration, because the person has a very big hip. If you go and check Lily Affair on Instagram or anywhere, you know that she has hips. So the hip helped to raise this place up. So these are all the things you need to consider when making an outfit. So that hip helped to raise all those places up. And you know that I own this thing, where this pleating started from, ours was lower, so the hip enhanced the bulkiness of this place coming up. But let me know how I did. Yeah, so guys, you can recreate also, and you can send me pictures on my WhatsApp. I'll post it on my YouTube page also. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe to my channel. There are lots of videos I have coming up that I have to post. And also, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you actually liked or enjoyed the video. Thank you guys. Bye.